Hello guys, Gregor Bear Cloud back with another video. So, this is the basic image of the SS Nebula Reaper from my book. Still working on the name of the actual book, but currently we have the Star Void War. Star Void. I thought it was supposed to be the Star Galaxy War. Something along that line. It's a multi-galactic war. But this is the... Oh, you guys can't see my mouse, can you? Minimize. Open up. There we go. Let's display capture. X that out. Head over here. Alright. So, as you guys can see, this is the... This is the basic image of the ship. It did not come out how I wanted because, see, this part over here is not the right. Neither is that part. But I did what I could, and yeah, you know. So I was figuring out the layout of the weapons because I'm gonna turn this back on. I got stuff going on over here. Where does that end? Alright, there we go. Aha! Second to copy paste it. We'll have to find it, then I have to copy paste it. So now I have updated it since I last updated you. I've added up to 30, I think it's 34 armaments. Yikes, that's well over 2 hours of stuff. Alright, here we go. Now you guys should be able to listen to it real quick. I'm just using the Speechify website. It sounds better than I can describe it, so let's get started.
GSS Nebula Reaper, Class, Argonaut Class Heavy Cruiser Dimensions, Length, 245 meters width, 100 meters height, 50 meters propulsion, equipped with the advanced GSS Nebula Reaper, Class, Argonaut Class Heavy Cruiser Dimensions, Length, 245 meters. Width, 100 meters. Height, 50 meters. Propulsion, equipped with the Advanced Protoplasmic Drive V3, providing unparalleled speed and efficiency in interstellar travel. 2 plasma drive main jump thrusters enable rapid transit between star systems, ensuring swift deployment and maneuverability. 4 propulsion thrusters on either side, supplemented by redundant backups, provide precise control and agility in spaceborne operations. Scanning systems, 2 RL-47 long-range scanners facilitate detailed scanning of unknown anomalies and potential threats.
That's what I forgot to do. Image back over here. I forgot to add the satellites. Not satellites, but the sensor nodes around here. It's going to be light, 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 and then heavy, heavy, or I should say long range. Alright, back over there before I get too distracted again.
Providing crucial data for navigation and defense. For RSH-96 short-range scanners enhance scientific research capabilities and provide detailed targeting data for all weapon systems, ensuring precision and accuracy in combat situations. Armament for dual-barrel BG-9 Plus cannons, positioned with 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, deliver devastating direct-fire capabilities against capital ships and formidable targets. For single-barrel L8-foot...
Now, you guys can't see, but it's not a plasma cannon because it's a mix. It's, for story purposes, I'm just gonna say it's a plasma, but it's spelled P-L-A-Z, so plaza, and then cannon.
55 heavy Plus turrets augment the ship's firepower with additional heavy anti-ship weaponry for sustained engagement.
I don't think you guys got that, or at least I didn't catch that.
Armament for dual-barrel BG-9 Plus cannons, positioned with 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, deliver devastating direct-fire capabilities against capital ships and formidable targets. For single-barrel L8-foot 55 heavy Plus turrets augment the ship's firepower with additional heavy anti-ship weaponry for sustained engagements.
Now that one, the L8 55, that one is a direct hardcore round, like one you would find on a heavy Navy cruiser. No plasma, nothing special, just a chunk of lead being fired out of a barrel in space into enemy ships. And that's because in my book, main character's from the Milky Way. He travels to a whole nother galaxy in the Nebula Reaper. And he finds out while traveling there that, actually he finds out on Earth that the Milky Way metals do not interact the same with the void metals. Same with the shields and stuff. That's why the main character does not have any shields, because he can't defend against the plasma weapons, because the plasma weapons would probably take down the shield in a matter of seconds. But the L855, that one, straight up lead. It goes through shields and obliterates armor plating. And he does only have limited rounds. He will eventually be able to start making synthetic rounds, but they're not as effective as the straight up L855 rounds. So yeah, those will actually be sunken into the ship. They're retractable and stuff. So yeah, that is probably the one I'm most excited about. The where are you? Oh yeah, the SGF. The SGF 47. That's another one I'm excited for.
6 dual-barrel BT-304 Plus turrets offer comprehensive coverage with 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 1 on each side, providing versatile point defense and anti-ship support. 16 SGF-47.
Oops. The BT-304, those are for more light fire. So like the BG is really for taking down shields. It takes up a lot of energy to operate the BG. So once the BG takes down shields or armor, that's when the BT comes in. Now the BT, there's only 6 of them. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on either ventral sides of the hull. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm calling it. And all turrets can face directly forwards, but something I really didn't like is, like in Star Wars, with the Venator class Star Destroyer, it has, I think it's like 4, 4, and then it has some anti-fighters on the side, but it doesn't really have anything on the bottom. The bottom's completely defenseless. And they actually point that out in the episode where Yularen gets injured and Ahsoka has to take command, and she ends up flipping the ship, and they end up firing it on the bottom, because that's perfectly fine hull, hasn't been damaged at all. So I figured with this ship, it's going to be way smaller than any of the other ships in this galaxy. So it's going to be maneuvering around, flying. So like, let's say it flies between two ships, it's going to be able to open up all fire on either side, attacking either way. And then for the two on the ventral side, that's just for all-around fire.
Plasma railguns are mounted.
Look. Oh yeah, 16. Let's bring you back a little bit.
And anti-ship support. 16 SG-F-47 plasma railguns are mounted across the ship, with 6 on both the top and the bottom and 2 on either ventral side.
Now, 2 on either ventral side. Now, that is when that's going to be 2 behind the BT, and then 2 on the very back on either side, right next to the engines, defending them from any fire.
Bring precise and devastating firepower against both capital ships and smaller targets.
No. That's all. Well, okay. Now, I almost said GL. No, the SGF. Now, it's a plasma rail cannon in a sense, and the SGF is a rail gun and a plasma cannon mushed together. If you ever watched SG1, you'll see with the Daedalus class battlecruiser, it has 32 of them. I only has 16. But that's just over half the amount. But it's mainly for fighter defense and direct fire. Like there's an episode in Atlantis where the Daedalus opens up all 32 railguns on the launching bays of a hive ship. Personally, I thought that was a really cool scene. But yeah, it can be used against capital ships, but it's not all that effective.
Forplaw's GL-4 torpedo launchers on either side enable the deployment of powerful plasma torpedoes for long-range strikes against fortified targets. Facilities, 2 broadside loading bays, 1 on either side, house 16 VZ-07 fighters evenly distributed for rapid deployment during combat operations. For light shuttles, 2 in each docking bay, provide versatile support for exploration and reconnaissance missions. A single ventral loading bay on the bottom of the ship accommodates various vessels, including 2 light landing vessels, LLV, for troop deployment, 2 heavy landing vessels, HLV, for tank and walker deployment, 6 LRS heavy shuttles, and 4 mobile sentinels for reconnaissance and investigation. Crew complement. The Nebula Reaper boasts a maximum crew complement of 225 personnel, although it can be efficiently operated with minimal crew thanks to advanced automation and AI systems. The GSS Nebula Reaper, a marvel of Sentinel Ryer Shipyards, SGSY, engineering excellence, stands as a formidable presence in the cosmos, combining cutting-edge technology with unparalleled firepower. With its versatile armament, advanced propulsion systems, and robust support capabilities, the Nebula Reaper is prepared to chart the depths of space, confront any threats encountered, and advance the interests of Sentinel Ryer Shipyard in the ever-expanding frontier of the universe.
And that's the gist of, that's the basic stuff about this ship. Nothing about the interior really, except for the fact it has a full crew complement. It has all the facilities for it. But now, the important part, what I've been working on for the past hour, is this is the original one. I just have, oh, whoops, forgot to write down. Why is it not letting me click on? Oh, there we go. White. There we go. All right. So I got 12 up here. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so this is my original sketch of where everything would be laid out. You really can't decide where everything is. But yeah, that ends up being 32 weapons, 12 on the top, 12 on the bottom, and 8 on both, well, 4 on either side. And here are the docking bays. And then there's one on the bottom. And then there's just a big flat dish up here. Well, I solved that issue by doing this. I color coded. Now, on the list of armaments from the top to the bottom, I've color coded everything. The 2 BG cannons are right here, right below this big plate, and they're literally pointing directly forwards. They cannot fire backwards, so basically, where is it? So it's not able to fire that direction, or yeah. So from right here all the way around, this is a big old blind spot. That's a blind spot. It can only fire from, let's go red. It can only fire from here all the way around. Now, of course, its range is way farther, but you kind of get my point. Because this is a raised plate, it's raised up higher than where the cannons are. They're kind of set down so they're protected. And they're mainly for forward fire. And then, there we go, remove that. And then, let's go to lighter red. Now, these are they're the BT, right? I think they're the BT. Yeah. So the BG and then the BT, and they're not able to fire just like the BG. They have a big blind spot right here where this gun cannot fire. Well, actually, no. I got that wrong. There we go. This is all of its blind spot. But it can fire all around there. But there's one here. So blind, 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 blind. There we go. Its blind spot really does kind of come out like this a little bit more. So it can't really fire on any ships like directly on top of it right here. But this plate's only like 30, 40 feet higher, so if it's like way, like if they're like this far apart, it can still fire. And of course the turrets they're fully, I think it's called ambidextrous, yeah. But yeah, and that's why I have these guys right here. These are the plasma rail I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on either side. And this is just for protecting the ventral rear. And then I also have one up here, one over here, and then same on the bottom. So blind spots are basically everything right here, but then they can just fire out in all that direction. There we go. And then these guys, for their blind spot, it's like, whoops, I messed that one up. It's like, nope, too far. Basically, they can fire. Oh, hey, yeah, there's a blind spot. It can't hit this right here or it's going to break. So, we do have a blind spot right there. Okay. So, there we go. So, it can basically fire. Whoops. It can basically fire all throughout here up to there. Can't fire past here or here. But, yeah. They're very versatile. Fire at a very fast rate. And then we got these guys. I completely oh yeah, the L855. These guys are for direct fire forwards, but they can turn everything within this right here. They can just fire. But their fire rate is pretty slow, and the slugs go pretty slow compared to the plasma. There might be a way to like upgrade them, but yeah. And then for these guys, same for those. And then those are... I'm missing something, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? That's where I got the mistake from. I have my stuff wrong labeled. Not wrong labeled, wrong in order. It's supposed to go the BG, the BT, the L7. Sorry, the L8. So, gonna have to adjust something, probably. BG, BT. Okay, got it. Gonna have to change these two. I wrong color coded. Okay, there we go. And this is where the other two BTs are. And then this is the L8 for direct fire forwards, just like I was saying. And then we got the two missile launchers right here. Now, they do not have any versatility in aiming. They're just pointing forwards and that's it. They can go boop and then move around and stuff, but realistically, once they leave the tube, they have to move fast and as direct to the target as possible before fighters crash into them or get shot down. So, yep. I believe that's all for this, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 armaments, and we'll do this, that, and that's going to be scanner, light scanner, light scanner, light scanner, light scanner, and then we'll do heavy scanner and heavy scanner. Now, personally, I would like more armaments because I believe the other thing has like 48 armaments, but also one of the descriptions I worked up was the Nebula Reaper. Its name is a double meaning name. In other words, the word nebula, the first part, is this ship is an exploration ship. That's why it has, let's go here, it has 8 fighters and 1 light shuttle in both their ventral bays. Now, 8 fighters are both for scouting, recon, and fighting. Now, that's 4 squadrons. Each squadron has 4 fighters. Then, in the bottom of the ship, we have, I think it was 8 heavy shuttles. We've got some landing ships and stuff. This is one of the planets he's going to end up setting up a base on. But spoilers, can't tell you guys what exactly goes on down there. But yeah, I think that's just the basic gist of all of it. I was thinking about putting these two off this wedged shape part and put them down here, but then that would limit their fire range to here. So I figured I would just open it up for all this. Because this is a raised platform from this stuff down here. I need to try to work on like a 3D image of this. Because it is 100 meters tall. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.